FIFA 21 is going to release soon and there are plenty of features that they've added this year. But there are some of those features that actually make a difference. This is a list of all those FIFA 21 features that you need to know. Alright guys, before starting the video, I want to announce a giveaway of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Edition on your preferred console. To take part, you don't have to like, subscribe or anything. Just comment down below and tell me why do you want FIFA 21, and I'll select the best answer out of them all. Agile dribbling. This is another dribbling feature that they've introduced in the game for the third consecutive year, and we have had real player motion technology in FIFA 19, strafe dribbling in FIFA 20, and now it's agile dribbling. Even though it looks all the same, but they are not. To perform the agile dribbling, hold R1 RB while moving the left stick, and you will notice the dribbler moving the ball with rapid and precise touches. Every player in the game can do agile dribble. However, the higher the player dribbling stats, agility and reactions, the ball control and attributes, the quicker and the more precise and better they will be keeping the ball at their feet. So this new dribbling feature can be performed by pressing the R1 button and then moving your left stick. That means that you can mix both strafe dribbling from last year, that is performed with the L1 button, and the agile dribble from this year by pressing the R1 button. So you can mix and match both and beat your opponents with like new creations, new combinations. To achieve a more dynamic dribble regardless of the technique you're using, we also improve the player agility and new animation transitions when performing the left stick dribbling and the strafe dribbling using the L1 LB as introduced last year. So as I was saying, you can combine both and create new combinations to beat your opponent. Creative runs. This is another feature that you should know about when the game comes out, because if you don't, you'll get smashed by other players online. Alright, let me explain what this does. Look at this example from FIFA 20. You pass the ball to do a 1-2 and your player runs in a straight line after passing the ball. Now the straight line motion makes it really hard for us to find space for an attack in, and it's really easy to defend against. Now in FIFA 21, when you pass the ball for a 1-2, you can hold the L1 and then flick your right stick and you can make your player run wherever you want. This makes it hard to defend against, and keeping in mind that the jockey mechanic is the same thing and it balances both attack and defense in FIFA 21, thus making it completely different to play. As EA explains in their article, directed runs, you can now take full 360 control over the directions of the runs of your teammates by flicking your right stick after triggering a run, L1/LB then flicking the right stick, or after calling a teammate shot, that is R1/RB then flicking the right stick. Directed pass and go. Decide where your teammate makes their run after passing by immediately flicking the right stick in the desired direction. This feature works in any types of pass: ground pass, lob pass, through ball or even crosses. Ground pass is example X and A and then flick your right stick. So you can do any type of directed pass and go with this feature. You can create as many runs as you want. You have full control. It doesn't really matter you're doing a through ball, ground pass or a lob pass. So it's quite straightforward and it's really handy when it comes to attacking this year. There's this another feature called the player lock, where you can pass the ball to the CPU and do a 1-2 with it. This creates huge possibilities when it comes to attack and in defense, since these things were not possible previously in FIFA 20. Smoother encounters. To promote a smoother game flow in FIFA 21, we created a new animation system, combined them to better decide how players interact physically with each other. This will reduce the amount of chaotic situations in the game. EA explained this in their article, how they fixed all the buggy, glitchy, colliding chaos that used to happen in the field. This is something that's going to be a quality of life improvement for all of us, because we are quite frustrated with the bugs and glitches that happen in the game due to the horrible collisions and the rebounds of the players. Here's an example showing FIFA 20 collisions. Notice how 4 players fall in a small timeline and all it causes is a bunch of chaos. On the other hand, in FIFA 21 you can see the same scenario being cleaned up and looking much more slicker. You can see how players don't fall when they collide to each other. Players know when to go down, when to clear the ball. It's much smoother, and I feel like the chaos in the field will be much lesser this year. New defending mechanics. Now since EA is changing so much when it comes to attacking in the game, they will also change how defending works to balance it. Here are some examples of how the new shoulder tackle works. This is official FIFA 21 footage where you can see Thiago Silva going in first with the shoulder instead of his feet, which was not possible in the game previously. To perform a shoulder tackle, you need to tap the LT button and then you can continue your shield the ball as you used to previously in the game. So what you have to do is just double tap the LT button and you'll get the shoulder tackle, and then you can just keep shoulder pressing the ball. Fullback cooperation. This is another feature that they've added in the game which shows how the fullbacks in the previous games didn't work properly when it comes to covering the space left out by the center backs. If you guys have ever played any FIFA game before, you know how left backs and right backs do not cooperate in the middle of the pitch and are only responsible for crossing, wings, back post headers, nothing else. This year, if the defender sees space, as you can see in this example, he will run towards the center to help out defensively. I really like this feature and it's really realistic to see left backs and right backs actually covering the space behind the defense. No useless animations. This is one of the best when it comes to this list, since I really hate the toxicity that the people go through when playing this game online. EA have removed the shushing celebrations, yes boys, and the AOK celebration. Thank God it's finally gone. They've also removed the pile of shit animation where the players just walk back after scoring a goal that used to exist, and everybody used to watch this animation for no reason and waste all our time. And then there is more. They have also reduced the length of all the goal celebrations, so no more watching celebrations and replays for 30 seconds, which is really good. I really like this. They have also changed many timings of different set piece cutscenes, like kickoff is now 10 seconds, which was 30 seconds before. Throw-ins are now 12 seconds, which were 30 seconds before as well. Goal kicks, corner kicks, penalty kicks and all are 15 seconds, which were 30 seconds before. So you can see now how much EA are focusing on making people play the game actually now and not waste anyone's time. The new skill move changes. The new changes coming to the skill moves are huge and will add a lot of fun when it comes to using everyone on the pitch. Previously, when you cannot perform any skill moves with some players who are lower star skilled, well, now you can. Everyone can do these generic skill moves now, like the ball rolls or the simple rainbows and the roulettes. You can do that with everyone, even the goalkeeper. That means you can finally do some skill moves to get out of the tight situations with the center backs and even goalkeepers if you want. Skill move cancel is another feature that I'm really excited about. Say if you accidentally performed a skill move and that you didn't want to do, and then you can just cancel it midway by holding the LT L2 button. The list of all the skill moves that can be cancelled are on this screen now. There are 5 skill moves that I've added in the game. Bridge skill, which is a generic bridge skill where you can just push the ball around the defender and just run around him. Directional nutmeg, this is a generic nutmeg, which is very good that it's in the game now. Feint, forward and turn, I have no idea about this. Drag to heal, this is probably the skill move in the trailer, and ball roll fake turn is the skill move that is performed by Joao Felix in the trailer. The new controller settings menu. Let me explain all these new things that you'll get in the controller menu. First is the auto flare pass. If you switch it on, then your players won't do the fancy back heels and stylish things automatically. Then there is auto clearances, which is the same if you have it on, and then your players won't auto clear the ball for you. Then there is auto shots, which is a setting for players to take a shot after a rebound and stuff so that they won't do it automatically. So if you have it off, you have to shoot yourself. Player lock. The new 1-2 feature that I was talking about where you use the CPU is enabled from here. Agile dribbling, the new dribbling feature is also controlled from here. And the last one is assisted and manual headers, which you can use in FIFA 21. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you tell me in the comment section below what do you think about the game. Is it worth it? Has it changed enough? Because I've seen like mixed reviews everywhere online. But I really think this game is going in the right direction. Anyways, tell me in the comment section below. Like, subscribe and peace.